Agent Romanoff. You miss me?
Oh yeah, Charles, we got ourselves an X-Men fan.
Captain.
Your Highness.
Captain, big fan, Spiderman.
Hey guys, and welcome to Film Artsy, your #1 source for all things films and movies. And we've seen Avengers Endgame earlier this year, and it's honestly one of the coolest plot lines in any film that we've seen in a while that's just so massive in scale. And one really interesting thing is how a lot of these plot lines and stories that are told in these movies really can have lasting effects on us, and we can really think about these films and come up with new theories constantly as to what's going on in the universe. Now recently, some fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe put together a very interesting theory that completely makes sense and pretty much has to be confirmed if you think about the way that they told the story, but it's the fact that technically Thanos isn't dead yet. I know, it sounds like a really crazy statement to make to start things off, but if you look at the facts and you look at what the story tells us in Avengers Endgame alone, not even looking at stretching beyond the grounds of the whole MCU, but just at Avengers Endgame, it explicitly states when we see Bruce Banner on the roof that there's pretty much two states of being, either existing or non-existing. And when Thanos snaps his fingers in Infinity War, it leads to the blip, which we see in Endgame, where everyone is just gone. However, because they went from just existing and being to not existing and not being, they were able to be brought back when the Hulk snaps his finger, which is really cool. But at the same time, you notice that we didn't see Black Widow return, we didn't see Gamora return, we didn't see anyone who actually physically died make a return appearance, as that is not something that is able to be done with the Soul Stones. It's not something that they're able to just kind of blip right back to. Now, in Avengers Endgame, we do see Thanos die towards the beginning of the film, as the Thanos from Infinity War is in fact dead. I mean, can't get more dead than that. However, at the end of the film, the Thanos from 2014 that comes back and essentially is the biggest threat to the whole entirety of the characters from the MCU, this Thanos, very much so, still has the ability to be resurrected or be brought back. The same way that the Hulk snapped his finger to bring back all of the heroes, this Thanos is still alive technically, or is alive in the Soul Stone, or alive at an atomic level, which actually was confirmed by the Russo brothers in a recent interview, which means theoretically this character could be brought back at the snap of a finger if someone collected all of the Infinity Stones yet again. Now, of course, we have the issue here where the Avengers took the Infinity Stones back and put them back in their respective timelines. However, if someone was able to acquire the knowledge of what happened to Thanos, an ally of Thanos, and existed in the 2014 timeline, they could realistically find their way to make it into the Avengers Endgame timeline and possibly bring the stones there the same way the Avengers did it into their own reality. And then from there, Thanos could technically return, as this character exists. This Thanos wasn't ultimately killed, but then you could also argue that any number of characters could be brought back in any number of timelines, the same way Gamora was brought back. They could go back in time and bring in a 2013 version of Thanos or 2012 version of Thanos. But at the end of the day, we do have to realize that the Thanos from Avengers Endgame that Tony Stark defeated in his sacrificial snap is technically still out there, alive, at the atomic level to some regard. And that's just kind of an interesting thing lurking in the background of the Marvel Cinematic Universe that we'll constantly think about when we watch more movies looking forward. But what do you guys think of this theory? Do you agree with it, or do you think Thanos is gone, and it'd be dumb for them to bring him back? Let us know in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos like this, and we'll see you all next time with a brand new video. Bye, guys.
I'm about to.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
See you guys.
Know anybody?